Welcome guys to another episode. Today I want to show you the Next Generation Remastered Season 1 Blu-ray. It's not the standard release, it's the German exclusive Amazon Steelbook. And fortunately or unfortunately for most people in the world, this one came only out in Germany, and I've read on many forums that a lot of people around the world actually importing this, and well, it's, in my opinion, looks a bit better than the standard release in the normal jewel case. It's not a great steelbook, but it's definitely better than the standard one. So a little backstory about this. Like most TV shows in the late 80s and 90s, the film negatives that came out of the cameras were actually copied to VHS and then edited, and all the special effects were actually done in standard definition. So if you copy them nowadays to Blu-rays in high definition, you definitely see the low resolution they were made in. You actually can see that on DVD, but on DVD it's okay for the most part. But on Blu-ray nowadays it's not possible to get good quality out of them. So that's the reason why you don't see a lot of 90s TV shows on Blu-ray. But as Star Trek is one of the biggest TV series with a lot of hardcore fans, they took the opportunity here and remastered them completely. So they took the original negatives that were stored by CBS or Paramount and completely rescanned them, and then edited the complete series new with new special effects. They were completely composited new in digital, but stay really close to the original look they had. And well, as of now there are 3 seasons out, and the results of the remastering are really beautiful. They remain the original format 4:3, so it's not 16:9. A lot of people who are not accustomed to 4:3 will maybe get a little shock when they buy a new Star Trek release and see that it's 4:3. But well, let's take a look at the Blu-ray case. We have Season 1, we have a nice Federation, the Next Generation logo. In it are the faces of Jean-Luc Picard, William Riker and Data. And on the background it's a, well, it's not really glossy, but it's more a matte finish. But you can see here the Enterprise D in the background. On the sides you have a, well, you have the name Star Trek Next Generation. I hope it focuses right. Then you have Lieutenant Tasha Yar here, who left the series after the first season. And as I can show you later, actually this Blu-ray release will feature a big side image. Let me shortly get the second season. Here you can see the second season, and as you can see, the picture will go on over all 7 seasons, and then you have a nice big picture on your shelf if you all get them complete. But let's focus on the first season. But on the back, sadly, you have all the information printed directly on the back. The same info, exactly the same, were also printed on a paper that was attached to the back. So I don't really I'm not really sure why they did that, because now you have that, well, mainly ugly information on the back. And yes, it's all in German. So if you want to get it overseas or anywhere else in the world, well, you have to live with that. So that's not that great. So let's open it up. Inside you have really a standard black case with the discs. The disc, well, they look very plain. You have you have Star Trek: The Next Generation logo and disc 1, but not really more. So that's a bit disappointing. I wish they could have made artwork for each of these discs. Oh, get back in there. So you have 6 Blu-ray discs, and here you also have an episode guide. That original wasn't in there, but all of the Steelbooks were actually damaged when they came first. It also included a Federation pin that was directly glued on the disc, and all of them were damaged when they were shipped. So all of them had a nice little dent here in the front. So everybody who had that problem got a new case, and with that case came an episode guide, which also has the German names on it, which are terrible, by the way. And here you see the complete picture that will also be on the outside of the Blu-rays, of the cases. Nice Photoshop picture with all the main characters and Tasha here, of course. So, and well, I'm not having the pin right here, which came with it, but apparently when you have all 7 seasons, you can put in these codes, and yes, I put it already in, so don't try to put it in yourself. You get this case for all the pins, and yeah, maybe I will do that. Well, let's see. Nothing on the back here. But for all of you who wonder, is the quality of the picture much better than the DVDs? Well, the DVDs they were really bad quality. They were really mushy and had terrible color correction. But for everybody who asks himself this, the quality is awesome on this Blu-rays. You really sometimes think that it's were filmed yesterday, and the new special effects, especially in season 1, are really great. The Enterprise looks marvelous in most of the shots, and well, as a fan of Star Trek, I'm really happy that they're doing this, and I hope that they will continue it with Deep Space Nine and Voyager. I don't like Voyager that much, but Deep Space Nine is my favorite of all the Star Trek series, and I really do hope they continue it. And so, everybody buy this so we can get Deep Space Nine. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.